Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now May on 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
May on 1st and 10. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Sticking with Henderson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Henderson on his own read. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Will McDonald there on the tackle. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Patriots First down. First and 10 at the 11.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. And off headed left, Henderson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
May now from the gun. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Makes the catch. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Teron Taylor.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He dodged the tackle, cuts it to the right. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They give now to Henderson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Made out a throw on third. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's made in the air. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's Henderson on the give. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to sneak May. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This from 48 on the left hash. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. To the air, Taylor. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Taylor to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go right side with Hall. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Taylor. Short pass brought in. He takes this forward a little into about the 39. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by Mitchell, middle of the field. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Taylor. Set up a screen here for Hall. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. He'll call his own number, and he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
14, Patriots 10.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Taylor. Wilson's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hall running between the tackles. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from 30 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded by Henderson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
32-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. To the air on 1st down, May. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's May again. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And a Patriot first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, New England.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Stephon Diggs. 10 yards on the pickup.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Now Borregales on to send it away. Wangu now to return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a gift of Hall. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Taylor. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Patriots.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing is May. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break far.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. May now from the gun. That one complete to Diggs. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it 17-all.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall running his own read. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Hall on the draw. Shoots away from one. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Toss play. This is Hall. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now it's Davis. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st down, Hall gets it again. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, Taylor. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 3rd-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now I think they're gonna have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Gonna need some help out there. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Here's May on 1st and 10. Complete to Diggs out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 19.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's May to the air. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give left side to Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
May now to throw on 3rd. That defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. And send a receiver left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Made a throw it. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
See, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To throw, here's May. Makes the catch. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Wangu now to return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Taylor now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
3rd and long for him here. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stevenson with another carry. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, they need 7. Third and long, they're gonna throw. Into traffic, complete! And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Motioning the tight end now. May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
And look at that, all that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Taylor. That's gonna be cut by Mitchell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's now 4th
Okay,
down.
this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go again with Stevenson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he gets it on the design keeper. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, Brock, they pulled out the win, but can't be feeling too good about it. Felt like they should have beat this squad a lot more convincingly than they did.
Hey, I get it. On paper, this was a lopsided contest, but you don't play these games on paper, and this team brought everything they had. No such thing as a guaranteed win in the NFL. So it was a little too close for comfort, I get it. But more importantly, they still got the dub.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.